When did you realize your children saw you as an obligation? My son Brandon texted "Happy birthday, Mom" to our family group chat on the wrong day. When I corrected him, he said, "Close enough, Mom." I turned 70 alone that year. Meanwhile, they threw my grandchildren's other grandmother Penny a surprise 65th with 50 guests and a string quartet. I know because I saw the photos on Facebook. They captioned it, "Celebrating the world's best grandma." When I had hip surgery, I took the bus home because Brandon was slammed at work and couldn't leave. My daughter Kensley had a thing with the kids. I prepared meals standing on a walker, refilled prescriptions myself, slept in the recliner because I couldn't manage stairs alone. 2 months later, Kensley's mother-in-law had her gallbladder removed. Kensley moved in for 3 weeks. Brandon delivered groceries daily. They hired a private nurse. I watched their children for free every summer while they vacationed in Europe. 10 years of summers, no thank you, no payment, just Mom has nothing else to do anyway. They told friends childcare was taken care of, like I was hired help. I missed my late husband Gio's sister's funeral because they'd already booked non-refundable tickets. Kensley's mother-in-law babysits twice a year. They pay her $500 each time because her time is valuable. Christmas morning, I sat alone until 4 p.m. because they went to Kensley's husband David's family first. Traffic was bad, Kensley explained, though they live closer to me. My gift was a drugstore candle, still priced at $3.99. Penny got a weekend spa retreat. I painted Kensley's wedding portrait for 3 months. She left it in the basement untouched. Penny's blurry phone photo got framed in gold on the mantle. Kensley asked me to cater her dinner party, then introduced me as the help when I stayed to serve. The next week, she hired a $2,000 chef for Penny's book club of 6. Brandon drove past my house to take Penny grocery shopping during the ice storm that trapped me inside for 4 days. She doesn't like driving in bad weather, he explained when I called, hungry. Neither do I said. You'll figure it out, Mom. You always do. They started lying to maintain the favoritism. Kensley told me Thanksgiving was canceled. Family flew. I delivered homemade soup to their door and saw Penny's car in the driveway and heard laughter inside. I walked back to my car crying. When Gio died, they invited Penny to the family-only viewing. I found out when she hugged me there, saying how honored she felt to be included in such an intimate moment. My own sister wasn't invited because Kensley said, "Immediate family only." Then something unexpected happened. Penny had been entertaining her country club with stories Kensley confided in her. Brandon's fertility struggles, Kensley's anxiety medication, their financial problems. It exploded at a charity auction when her drunk friend asked Kensley about her little Prozac situation in front of everyone. Kensley discovered Penny had been calling them "my son's burden" at her book club for years. The woman they'd chosen over me had made them her punchline. After Gio's funeral, I started teaching painting at the community center. 8-year-old Manny arrived first, suspended from school, his grandmother working doubles. I handed him a brush. He stabbed the canvas with rage, then returned the next day. Soon, 7 neighborhood kids sprawled across my living room floor, turning feelings into colors. I invited Kensley to see Manny's first painting. "Can't today, Mom. Maybe later." Later never came. Brandon promised to attend our art show. He forgot. The kids started calling me Grandma D. Their parents invited me to every recital, game, graduation. I taught them Gio's cloud technique while my own grandchildren didn't know I painted. 3 years passed. Manny got into art school with our portfolio. Aisha painted a mural on my garage. Deshaun sold his first painting, bought me roses. My refrigerator bloomed with their art. My phone buzzed with "Goodnight Grandma D" texts. Meanwhile, I kept reaching out. Offered Kensley painting lessons for her kids. They're too busy. Invited Brandon to Manny's exhibition. Work thing. 6 months later, the desperation call came. "Mom, we need your help. Penny lost everything in an investment scam. She needs $30,000 or she'll lose her house." I stared at the paintings on my wall, the ones they never came to see at the community center exhibition. "You're asking me for $30,000. For Penny, she's family, Mom. She's the children's grandmother." "So am I," she scoffed. "That's different. She's always been there for us." Where was always there when I took the bus home from surgery? Where was family when I sat alone at Gio's funeral planning? Silence. Sell the painting supplies in Gio's workshop. You don't use them anymore. Those are Gio's. "Mom, be reasonable. This is important." Last week, Brandon called directly. "Mom, I know we haven't been perfect, but Penny really